What happens when the greatest boxer in history has a medical emergency at 30,000 feet? When the pilot becomes incapacitated and the only person who can land the plane is a TV actor with no flight training? What separates disaster from survival? And when an AI car on the ground becomes the only link between a falling aircraft and safety, how does technology transform into heroism? This is the story of how David Hasselhoff and Kit saved Muhammad Ali's life in the sky over the Mojave Desert. September 1986, Burbank Airport. David Hasselhoff, 34, stood on the tarmac next to a chartered Cessna Citation business jet. Coffee in hand, leather jacket, aviator sunglasses, heading to Las Vegas for a children's hospital charity event. The 8-passenger Citation was small but comfortable. Captain James Morton, 50-something with grey temples, completed pre-flight. Wheels up in 10 minutes, 45 minutes to Vegas. Perfect weather. David climbed the stairs and stopped. Muhammad Ali sat in a leather seat near the front. Dark suit, white shirt, tie loosened, the greatest. 3-time heavyweight champion. But this was Ali 2 years into his Parkinson's diagnosis, tremor in his hands visible, movements slower. He was 44 but looked older. When he saw David, that famous smile. David Hasselhoff, Knight Rider. My daughters love your show. His voice was softer than it used to be, slightly slurred, but the warmth was genuine. David shook his hand. Mr. Ali, it's an honor. I didn't know you were flying to Vegas today. Same event. Children's Hospital fundraiser. I can't say no to kids. Ali's assistant Howard sat across with a medical bag. David noticed it, the kind suggesting constant monitoring. You feeling okay for the flight, champ? Ali nodded. Some days better than others. Today's good. Took my medication this morning. Howard's got everything. We'll be fine. The Citation taxied, accelerated, lifted off. David watched LA shrink below. 20 minutes in, Ali shifted in his seat. Then again, Howard looked up. Champ, you okay? Ali's face had changed. Color off. Breathing labored. Feel strange. Dizzy. Howard opened the medical bag, checked blood pressure. His face went pale. 70/40. Blood pressure dangerously low. Did you take your full dosage? Ali tried to speak, but words slurred more than usual. Something was very wrong. Howard looked at David, then cockpit. We need to land. Now. Medication reaction. If blood pressure drops more, he could go into shock. David moved toward cockpit. Knocked. Captain Morton, medical emergency. Need to land immediately. No response. He pounded. Captain. Through the window, pilot slumped forward against controls, not moving. Pilot's unconscious. Howard on his feet. Ali leaning back, eyes closing, breathing shallow. We need medical attention in 15 minutes, or Ali could die. David's mind raced. 30,000 feet, unconscious pilot, Ali dying. No flight training, no experience. Then he remembered. Kit. He grabbed the portable communicator. Kit, do you read me? Static. Then that calm voice. David, I'm receiving your signal. However, you're approximately 120 miles from my current location. Signal strength, marginal. Kit, I'm on a plane. Pilot's unconscious. Muhammad Ali having medical emergency. Need you to help me land this plane, or we all die. Brief pause. David, I'm accessing FAA databases. What aircraft? Cessna Citation. I've identified you. Citation 2. 31,000 feet, heading northeast. Emergency override below door handle. David found the panel, pressed red button. Door clicked open. Captain Morton slumped over yoke, breathing but unconscious. Heart attack maybe. David moved him back, strapped him in. The cockpit, nightmare of switches, gauges, displays. Kit, I have no idea what I'm looking at. Stay calm. I'll guide you. Don't touch anything unless instructed. Autopilot engaged. Sit in co-pilot seat. David slid into right seat. Muhammad Ali is dying back there. Need to land fast. Nearest suitable airport. Barstow Daggett, 68 miles northeast. 12 minutes. I'm accessing aircraft navigation remotely. Screen flickered, showed new flight path. I see it. Now I teach you to fly. Trust me completely. Every instruction calculated to keep you alive. Do exactly what I say. Understood. Understood. Howard in doorway. Ali's blood pressure still dropping. Needs hospital in 10 minutes. Landing Barstow in 12. Hold on. Kits. Voice constant, calm. Hands on yoke. Feel the plane. Reduce altitude selector to 10000. Good. We're descending. Radio crackled. Unidentified aircraft. Squawk 1200 and state intentions. David pressed transmit. Cessna Citation, November 247, Juliet Mike. Medical emergency. Pilot incapacitated. Requesting emergency landing Barstow Daggett. Copy. Emergency declared. Squawk 7700. Are you rated in this aircraft? Negative. Zero flight experience. Being guided by AI system. Pause. Roger. Whatever works. Contact Barstow approach 124.3. Kit. In 90 seconds, disconnect autopilot and take manual control. You'll be flying by hand for landing. Kit. I can't do this. David. You've pretended to be a hero for 4 years on television. This is real. But you have me. I can see everything. Speed. Altitude. Position, wind. I am your co-pilot. You are not alone. Now disconnect autopilot. David pressed AP disconnect. Warning sound. Yoke moved in his hands alive with plane's weight. I've got it. Gently pull back. Tiny adjustments like steering Kit at high speed. Feel the plane, don't fight it. David made small corrections. Learn to turn bank. Level out. Sloppy but working. Barstow 23 miles ahead. We need 4,800 feet at 5 miles out. Push nose down. Mountains very close. Barstow visible. Tiny strip of asphalt beyond. Kit. Runway looks tiny. 7,200 feet. Enough if we execute properly. Landing is hardest part. You'll manage speed, altitude, descent, alignment, touchdown simultaneously. Absolute precision required. Small margin for error. Follow my instructions exactly. Next minutes intense. Kit. Constant. Calm. Guiding every movement. Reduce power. Speed decreasing to 140 knots. Nose down to maintain descent. Lower landing gear. Flaps to 15. Compensate by pushing forward. You're doing great. 3 miles out. Runway straight ahead. Flaps to 30. Full landing configuration. Speed 130 knots. Perfect. Runway rushing up. 2 miles. On glide path. 1 mile. Half mile. Start reducing power to idle. 50 feet over threshold. Hold nose level. 30 feet. 20. 10. Flare now. David pulled back. Nose pitched up. Main wheels kissed runway with chirp of rubber. They were down. Brakes. Push top of rudder pedals. David pushed. Plane decelerated. Slowing. Stopped halfway down runway. Silence. Kit. We're down. You did it, David. You flew with zero training and landed successfully. I'm proud of you. Emergency vehicles surrounded plane within seconds. Paramedics boarded. Went to Ali. Howard explained situation. Ali on gurney in 2 minutes. Rushing to ambulance. David climbed out. Legs shaking. Captain Morton removed on second gurney. Heart attack, but stable. Paramedic looked at David. You landed this plane. With help. From who? David held up communicator. My car. Local hospital 30 minutes later. Doctor emerged. Mr. Ali is stable. Medication interaction caused severe hypertension, but we've corrected it. He's fine. If you'd landed 5 minutes later, different story. You saved his life. Captain Morton had mild heart attack. He'll recover fully. Doctor paused. I heard you have no flight training. What you did is impossible. Nobody lands a jet with zero training. I had a very good teacher. 2 hours later, David cleared to leave. Muhammad Ali sitting up in bed. Color returned. Famous smile back. David, you saved my life. Kit saved your life. I just followed instructions. The car. Ali laughed. I've been in lot of fights. Faced dangerous men. But never that close to dying. Never saved by TV star. And talking car. World is strange. World is strange. But I'm glad you're okay, champ. World needs Muhammad Ali. Ali reached out. Tremor visible but grip strong. Thank you, David. You're real hero. Not TV hero. Real one. 3 days later, David received a package. Boxing gloves signed by Ali with note. To David and Kit, the real champions. You fought for me when I couldn't fight for myself. You won the most important round. Thank you for giving me more time. The world isn't done with either of us yet. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and never give up when someone needs you. Muhammad Ali. David kept the gloves in his living room, next to photo of Kit. Because some days you're flying to charity event. Some days you become the person who saves the greatest athlete in history, with nothing but a communicator, and trust in a car that talks back. And the difference isn't luck or fate. It's being there when someone needs you, having courage to try when it seems impossible, and understanding that heroism isn't about superpowers or perfect training. It's about refusing to give up when giving up would be easier. That's what heroes do, whether they're in the ring, or in the sky, or driving a black Trans Am with a red light that never stops scanning for people who need help.